Welcome to Faroe Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Missouri Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Tigers offense will get the first crack at it here. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress at defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad.
He lost one down the sideline. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. This one's complete. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. They're going back to the ground. Breaks into the open. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. And incomplete on the deep ball. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the...
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeps it on the draw. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Rebels offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. MissZou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Turning it on! Made a defender miss. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Making side adjustments here. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. And the Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. He's got an open man. Creates a little space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves,
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right on the money. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's third and goal and third and long.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Smashes in between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. LSU is down, but they are not out of it. Not in Tiger Stadium, a place Bear Bryant once said was like playing inside a drum. Maybe the best home field advantage in football.
Hard running there.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Arizona State. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Rebels will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He'll pull it down and run. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. And the Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. They're going to run it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll sneak it. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Tagged out of the air. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Leaves it with the back. Running into the open space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Up-tempo for the offense.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Finds a man in the middle. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Dykes. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. They want to throw it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And it's no good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on first down. Quickly complete.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pressure coming. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. Missouri trying to convert this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it, passes, sticks, and still on his feet. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Missouri!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Caught in the backfield, it's Dykes. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up. Rides the back on the option to give. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Bishop. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver going in motion. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. The give to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points.
Lofts one high and deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it. The 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Fires to the right. Good timing on the quick out. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card.
Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Trying play action. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Now on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Across the 25, he's got room. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On the run, deep down the right side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Trying to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got the quick pass. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Looking downfield on 1st down. The quick out. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Trucks through the defender. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Tigers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Tight end now in motion. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Dykes. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Rebels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. He'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the 1st half, when you got to have it. Execution has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the 1st half.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to throw deep right side. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. Just about set to get this second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're...
Gets away from one, finds some space. He's at the 40, past the 20. Touchdown, Rebels! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 25, exactly where he would have been if he'd taken the knee. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. He's got him. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Quick completion on the out route. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And after the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, this offense faces 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
And I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Touchdown, Tiger! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Rebels in the hurry up. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this.
Look at that toughness just running through everybody. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Rebels have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And he was drilled just as... He's the pass. It's incomplete. He'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He'll try to put up the 3-ball from 43 yards away. Oh, they got somebody to jump on the field goal try, and they're going to hand him a first down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. They'll move the wide receiver to the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Takes the easy one to the back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They'll run the quarterback sneak. Sneak gets it done.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quickly complete.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. On fourth down, looking to pass. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. The Rebels come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his big tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the right. And here's the pick. And oh, did they need that right now. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Makes the catch. It's Dykes. Trying to take it back. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Quick strike through the air for the score.
I know this offense had some question marks coming into the year with respect to who would be catching touchdowns in the offense. I think they may have found their guy. This guy had a TD in their first game. He has another one here. Right now, he's been a matchup problem for opposing defenses.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Finds finds the tight end. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Makes the catch. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here.